Hi students, there are Information Technology and Energetic High School, Department of Information and Communication Technologies. Today's laboratory work team is creating of Google accounts with use of Google Docs, use of mobile technologies for reserving and information access, GPS navigators, GCM and signaling. First of all, I want to tell what is Google Docs. If you heard of Google Docs before, feel free to skip ahead. If you have never heard of it before, here is crash course on what you need to know. We'll go over the basics and get your brushed up with what Google Docs is and how you can get started right away. Google Docs is a free web-based word processor offered by Google as part of its complete Office suite. Google Drive to compete with Microsoft Office. The other main service included in the cloud-based suite are Sheets. Now, the first thing you will need to do before you can use Google Docs is a sign up for Google account. If you already have an account, feel free to move on the next section. But now I want to show you by practice way how to create Google account. Okay, we have Google. Now let's create our first Google account. So you have to go from there and select the word of account. And here is a lot of sections from by Google. So I want to a little bit talk about it. For example, for this is a Google search. There is map, Google Map, and this is YouTube, and there is email and how to play and news and contacts and meetings. From this Google Disk, you can save your informations and I don't know, photos, videos, musics like this for a long time. Also, for this is like cloud. You can save your documents and photos like this. Now let's create our first Google account. So we have to choose create your account here. From here we have to write our name. For example, ICT, surname is Information Technologies, and from here we can create our own account, or the Google will give you already save account. So if you want create your own, you have to write from here, or you will agree with the Google, you can choose this one. For example, also here is a lot of variants you can choose from there, and you have to create your what was named there, security for example. Okay, after doing all this one, you have to put next. And it's saying that save to save the parole for this website. If you want, you can save it, and from here is saying which country, and you will choose from here your number like this, and you have to you have to write from here your email address if you have already, and from here you have to choose your date of birth and the date of month and date of your year, for example, like this. And from here your sex, you like female or male, for example, like this. And after that you will say the next, and it's saying do you agree or not, and how to use with Google accounts, and what you should do by creating your Google accounts. If you agree with it, you have to press the button I am agree. If you don't, you don't have to press it. You have to press this one, cancel. See, it's saying welcome to ICT Information Technologies. We have already created our Google account, and here is given about 15 gigabytes for disk for saving your documents like this, for documents and videos like this. It's end of our creating Google account. Okay. Now let's go to our presentation. You have, I think you already understood how to create it. Okay, now I want to say about GPS, the global positioning system, cancellation of Earth orbiting satellites maintained by United States government for purpose of defining geographic position on the above the surface of the Earth. It consists of 3 segments: user segments and control segments and space segments. Here you can see that by using GPS, this is giving GPS signals to Earth. Here is giving to GPS signals to Earth, and by Earth orbiting, we can use in the Earth our navigators and the GPSs. Okay. Now space segment, it's 24 satellites. It's 6 planets with 50 in action. Each planet has 4-5 satellites, and broadcasting position and time info on 2 frequencies. Constellation has press. Okay. Common users for GPS. Most people use GPS for land, sea, and air navigation and tracking, surveying, mapping, military application, recreational uses. From here we can see that in the forest, in the simple near the farm, and in the wars, and even in the waters. Now you have practical tasks for this laboratory work. Create a doc and move it to correct folder like this. Try to create your own Google account and save your all documents and the video files and the just files and images for your Google account disks. Now there are control question. Try to answer the control question and give your answer to your teacher for checking it and get your mark. This is the end of our laboratory work. I hope it was interesting and you understand. Thank you for your attention. Goodbye.